Turning Figma designs into code is always a bit challenging, and now with the new MCP tools, Vaadin MCP and Figma MCP, we can bridge some of that gap more easily. So I'll be doing a quick presentation or a demo on what's possible today with this tool. First, I'll start by creating a new Hello World application for Vaadin using the Vaadin Start website, downloading a simple Flow project and importing that into VS Code. The first step I'm showing here is how to enable the MCP servers. I'm doing that through mcp.json file, where I'm importing a Vaadin MCP and a Figma MCP. I'm using the desktop version of Figma, where you can see that the MCP server is enabled when you're accessing dev mode. You can also see in VS Code, once you've done the configuration, that the MCP servers are listed. To accompany those MCP configurations, I have created two system prompts or guidelines for the AI assistant, how I want to process my workflow of importing a Figma design into a Vaadin application. So now this is our starting point, a simple empty application. You can test the access or the connection to the MCP servers by opening up a new chat window, AI chat window in VS Code, and then calling the different MCP servers with these tools. First, I'm trying the Vaadin docs, and then as a second, I'm doing a selection in Figma, and then asking the AI about some details of my selection. And here you can see that it was highlighting that I've selected a primary button in Figma. So now we get to the actual building. On the Figma side, I'm selecting the contents of my design, so discarding the main navigation. I'm giving it a prompt that I want to implement a new view based on my Figma selection, and I'm explicitly telling it to follow the provided guidelines. My guidelines has instructions that which Figma tools to use. First, look into the code that Figma gives, then try to identify all the components that are needed, then go into the Vaadin documentation, search for those components, fetch the full documentation for each component, and only after that start implementing the UI. The idea is to slow down the AI, because otherwise it's too eager and will simply do something to get as quick results as possible. So here we have our first implementation of the view. This first set of instructions doesn't involve any styling, and now I'll be doing another round which only focuses on taking the styling from Figma. So again, I'm telling it to use the context that I've selected in Figma and follow another set of instructions that I've created. First, it looks through the variables, styling variables in Figma. It was able to identify different Luma variables in my Figma file. And now it will start looking into the Vaadin documentation again for how do you style Vaadin documents, how do you style Vaadin components, and then it will write styling based on the documentation. Did a small mistake with the Vaadin grid, some extra paddings and so on, so I'm clearing those up manually. And here's our end result. The master detail grid is somewhat functional. I can select items, and the form on the right is populated. I'll do a side-by-side comparison so you can better see what was the original target and what we got out of this exercise. Interesting new tooling that has some potential and will only get better over time.